Okay, so we're going to be solving this differential equation. This is a homogeneous equation, and how you can tell the homogeneous equation is that each x and y in the equation has the same degree. This has degree of 1, this has degree of 1, degree of 1, degree of 1. And this equation is also dependent on y over x. Let me show you. So simply just divide through by the highest degree of x. So x minus y over x, because that's the x with the highest degree. X plus y over x. This is simply be 1 y minus y over x equals to 1 plus y over x. You see, the equation is dependent on y over x. That's how you know this is a homogeneous equation. So those two things can tell you. So because now you know the equation is dependent on y over x, we can simply substitute in that v equals to y over x. Make y subject formula y equals to v over x. In case you're wondering why we're always substituting this, take the differential of dy. So dy over dx equals to v plus x dv dx. X dv over dx. I simply use product rule to get this, so it simply be v times the differential of x dx over dx, because it's differential of x with respect to x, plus x times the differential of v, so it will be dv over dx, differential of v with respect to x. This becomes 1, leaving us with this. Now we simply substitute this into the equation, make the right x on one side, so it's going to be v plus x dv over dx equals to, take this to this side to become x plus y. Y in this case is now vx, and this will be x minus vx. You can simply factorize out x from here to come x1 plus v over x1 minus v. X cancel each other, leaving it 1 plus v and 1 minus v. It's going to be v plus x dv over dx equals to 1 plus v over 1 minus v. Now simply take v to one side and x to the other side. I'm going to start by taking v to this other side. 1 plus v over 1 minus v. Simplify this is simple fraction, that will be 1 minus v. 1 plus v minus v times 1 minus v. Simplify this, you get that 1 plus v minus v plus cos to be minus v times v, that will be v square over 1 plus v. Simplify this, you get 1 plus v square over 1 minus, sorry, I'm basically change to plus 1 minus v. So now we have that x dv over dx is equals to 1 plus v square over 1 minus v. Simply take v to one side and x to one side, so it will be 1 minus v over 1 plus v square dv is equals to 1 over x dx. Integrate both sides now. The integral of 1x is simply just ln x, but the integral of this is a bit more trickier. So whenever you have fractions like this, I would advise you to separate it. So it's going to be 1 over 1 plus v square plus v, sorry, actually minus v over 1 plus v square dv. Differentiate this. This is a standard derivative. Whenever you have 1 over x squared plus a squared, it's going to be equal to 1 over a tan inverse x over a. So in this case, our x is v squared, our a is 1 square. So it will be 1 over 1 tan inverse v square over 1. So it's basically just tan inverse v square. It will be tan inverse v, not v square, minus the integral of this. The integral of this is a typical case of a function. 1 plus v squared is the first function, then v over, that's the reciprocal, is the second function. So we're going to use substitution method. Let u be equals to 1 plus v squared. That means du is going to be equals to 2v dv. That means the v is going to be equals to du over 2v. Substitute into the equation, you have v over u times dv, in this case is du over 2v. V cancel v, bringing out half. It will be half integral of, what's integral? So this will be half linear. So, and we know that linear in this case is 1 plus v square. So this will be minus half ln 1 plus v square. Remember the right hand side, don't forget that, equals to ln x plus c. And obviously you have to substitute back what v was. V was what? Y over x. So it will be tan inverse y over x minus half ln 1 plus y square over x square cos v square equals to ln x plus c. This is simply the answer. Thank you for listening.